You are now listening to AB on the Unpopular Opinion Podcast.
What's up, everybody? This is your boy AB, and you are now listening to another episode of the Unpopular Opinion Sports Podcast. It is Wild Card Weekend in the NFL. What an amazing time to be alive. Y'all know what it is, man. It's been a great NFL season so far. It's just been so many twists and turns. The Eagles, my Eagles, are in the playoffs, and today I'm going to be covering that game for you, giving you the keys to victory for the Eagles or for the Bucks. I'm going to just give y'all my thoughts, my comments on the game, what I think the Eagles should do in order to achieve victory, and how I think we could take advantage of some of the Bucks' inconsistencies or issues that they have with the team. So, and I'm also going to talk about us, what the Bucks can do to take advantage of our weaknesses. So let's go ahead and hop into it, man. We're going to make this quick. So the keys to the game for me, first we're going to talk about Tom Brady versus Jalen Hurts. Obviously, that's the quarterback matchup. Tom Brady has had a phenomenal season. If you've been watching the NFL, you know this. He's leading the league in passing with 5,316 passing yards. He also has the most attempts in the league with 719. So no noodle arm for Brady. They've been heavily dependent on his arm all season. They've been using the running game, but disparagingly. They haven't been using it a lot, obviously. They've had a lot of passing attempts. Brady has 45 total touchdowns. 15 total turnovers. That's included with fumbles and interceptions. And I think Brady had 43 passing, 2 rushing, with 102.1 passer rating. So he had a good season. Like I said, Jalen Hurts, he's had a decent season as well. Not an amazing season, but a decent one. 26 total touchdowns, 16 of them passing, 10 of them rushing, 11 total turnovers, 9 interceptions. What really gets to me or really highlights to me in Jalen Hurts' stat line is his completion percentage. He has a 61.3 completion percentage. Of all the QBs that's played 15 or more games, Hurts ranks at the bottom in passing yards. So he has a low completion percentage for a starting quarterback, and he has a low number of passing yards for a starting quarterback. At the very bottom for a quarterback who's played 15 or more games. So obviously that's not good. He has a 87.2 passer rating that also ranks as one of the bottom quarterbacks in the league in passer rating. So that's not our forte as far as passing. Jalen Hurts still needs to improve in that area of his game. But the rushing game is where a lot of people have said on ESPN or other sports broadcasting sites, they've been saying that we can get them in the run game. I'm not so sure about that, though, because the Bucks, their rush defense is not as bad as people make it out to be. Their rush defense is actually one of the top-ranked rush defenses in the league. It's top 10. But in the matchup that we're looking at for the wild card, I went back and watched the whole Week 6 matchup that we played the Bucks. The Bucks beat us 28-22. That was at Philadelphia. They had Antonio Brown that game. They had Chris Godwin that game. We didn't have Dallas Goedert that game, but we did have Zach Ertz. So, obviously we don't have Zach Ertz anymore. We did a trade earlier in the season to trade Zach Ertz to the Cardinals. So Dallas Goedert will be playing in this game. Miles Sanders will be playing in this game. There was questions that he might not play with a hand injury. That was confirmed that he will play. The Eagles defense, we played a lot of shell coverage, a lot of zone coverage in that game in Week 6. What I would like to see from the Eagles is more man coverage. I would like to see more press. I think the Eagles need to watch the game film from when the Bucks played the Saints. I think that was Week 13 or later on in the season. It was a 0-9 football game. Brady didn't put up any points. That's one of the few times really in his career where he's been completely shut out. Um, the Eagles need to watch that game. Now, I know we don't have a Marshawn Lattimore, but we do have a Darius Slay. Big play Slay is a really good corner. I think he could do a good job on Mike Evans. Mike Evans is the only receiver that we really need to worry about. But I think if we will play like I want them to play, they won't have a lot of those quick dump offs, a lot of the quick little slant routes or hitch routes that they were doing to us in week 6 and that they normally do to every team. If we play off 8-10 yards like I saw that we did in week 6, they're going to get a lot of those easy yards, a lot of those 5-yard gains, 6-yard gains that make it easier on 2nd and 3rd down. So I hope that the defensive coordinators for the Eagles are watching game film and seeing that we can't play off of their receivers 8 to 10 yards downfield like I saw them doing. It's so frustrating to see that that's how we were playing their receivers, because Brady doesn't want to go deep downfield. He doesn't want to go over the top if he don't have to. He's going to get the ball out quick. He's going to make sure that he doesn't get hit a lot. Now, the Bucs have an advantage because they have now 3 Pro Bowl offensive linemen. Their offensive line was good last year. Their offensive line is good this year, especially in pass protection. Tristan Wirfs, one of the best right tackles already at the young age of 22. Congratulations to him. He made a Pro Bowl, and I think he made an All-Pro as well. So, we're going to have some issues getting to the quarterback, especially if we're playing a lot of shell coverage, if we're not playing aggressive defense. I want them to do a better job of being aggressive. We only have 29 sacks this season. The Eagles, we have the 2nd lowest sack total in the league. Pressing Brady's receiver and forcing Brady to hold on to the ball longer than he intends to will help the Eagles front 4 create some pressure and hopefully create some turnovers. If we want to win this game, we have to get turnovers. We have to get at least 2 turnovers for us to win the game, and we don't want to turn over the ball, obviously. So the Eagles offense has to be turnover free, like I said, and they got to stick to the run game no matter what. I know in the past, as Eagle fans, we're typically a very pass heavy team. It's usually a 65 to 35% ratio between run and pass. I like to see it be more 60-40 in the run game this time if we can. If we don't get behind quickly, I hope that we can stick to the run, use Miles Sanders, use Jalen Hurts. We use a lot of read option. That wasn't working on week 6 when we played them. If you notice, when we played them in week 6, they were jamming our receiver. They were jamming Jalen Reagor, but they were playing off of Devontae Smith. So Jalen Reagor has not had a good season. He's been a terrible draft pick. He's been one of the worst draft picks in Eagles history, in a first-round draft pick so far. So I don't know if that's going to change in one game. I don't know if we're going to see a big game from Jalen Reagor, but we need him this game. We need Quez Watkins to show up. We need a big play over the top, which the Bucs does not give up. So we'll see what we can do there. And we need Devontae Smith to get those first downs for us. And we need a big game from Dallas Goedert as well. They got to do a better job of getting open too. And I've noticed that the Eagles offensive coordinators haven't been drawing up too many good schemes in order to get the Eagles receivers open. So if they can do a better job of that, mixing it up a little bit, getting some crossing patterns, maybe some quick slants and things of that nature to get the ball out quick with Jalen Hurts. Maybe some screens. Maybe we can get some screens or something like that. But we got to do a better job of getting our receivers open. They got to get open. And we gotta stop Fournette. Fournette had a big game on us last time too. Pretty sure he's gonna play as well. Excuse me. And the special teams has to play better. Our special teams, we were starting with the ball, behind the 20 a lot of times in our game in week 6, whereas they started on not their 40, but I think their 40. So they only had to go 60 yards. We had to go normally over 80 yards to get a touchdown. So hopefully our special teams play better. We need a big game from Jalen Hurts, obviously, and we got to create turnovers on Tom Brady. So that's what I've been looking at. That's what I've been seeing. I know that's asking for a lot. It seems like a lot. Like, we got to play a perfect game, and we do. We're playing Tom Brady at his home. We need a perfect game. They don't have Chris Godwin. They don't have Antonio Brown. So hopefully we can make some waves there. So that's all I got for us today. I hope you enjoyed my takes on what I think the Eagles should do in order to win the game. And obviously, for the Bucs to win, they just have to, play turnover free and play good defense, good solid defense on us like they did in Week 6. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you like, subscribe on this video for more videos like this. I'm going to have more takes on more games, and enjoy. Have a good day.